let's speak about Lordstown Motors, baby. What is happening, investors? It is your boy Jack. I am not a financial advisor, and if you're watching this video, I'm sure you're aware, okay, that we just got official news that Lordstown Motors surpasses 100,000 pre-orders for the Lordstown Endurance pickup truck. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so 3 days ago and a week ago. I mean, we should have known this was happening. So Lordstown Motors is now the biggest position in my portfolio. I was going to buy more yesterday because I thought this run-up was going to come by the end of the week, but I didn't get to buy in on time. It is what it is. I still have a nice position built. I made a video on them 3 days ago, and in that video I was expressing my frustrations. I was looking at the stock chart, and it didn't make sense. It made no sense for us to be down at these prices, in my opinion. And now the market agrees with me. I think a lot of us investors who do a lot of DD already knew we had 100,000 pre-orders. I mean, you just have to put a few pieces of the puzzle together. But a lot of the people who don't, look into these as actively would not have been aware of that fact. So when this news came out, it filled an awful lot of people with confidence. And let me tell you guys, a company like Lordstown Motors, who is pre-production and worth the money they are worth, 100,000 vehicle pre-orders, is absolutely huge, my friends. I don't think that can be overstated enough. I have seen people comparing this to Tesla Cybertruck pre-orders and saying, oh, they have hundreds of thousands. That's Tesla! I mean, if you can even be mentioned in the same sentence as Tesla, you're doing something right, my friends. But obviously yesterday, we went up over 23%. Well, we closed the day over 23%. We were up 27% on the day, my friends. And let's be completely honest, that is not healthy price action. So of course, that's the other thing we're going to speak about today. We're going to speak about the stock chart, what I said I expected to happen and what I now think will happen. And then the only other thing we really have to speak about is this 100,000 pre-orders and how huge that number truly is for a company like Lordstown Motors. So my friends, right before we do get into the video, can I please ask you to hit that juicy like button? Drop me a comment down below how many shares you own in Lordstown Motors and at what price did you buy? I actually bought the first day they went public, but I now have averaged up on many occasions. I even bought them in the 20s. And please, my friend, if you aren't even new around here, hit that juicy red subscribe button and join the family of investors, baby. What are you waiting for? Also, if you are indeed interested, please hit that first link in the description and sign up to the private Discord group. We have over 1,000 members in there now. You get access to all of my buy and sell alerts. We had our technical indicator man, Trent, in there yesterday live covering this move. We made some nice money on penny stocks yesterday as well. I mean, we're eating left, right, and centre. Everywhere we look, there's just bread. We're just eating. And if you want 4 free stocks on Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. You have to sign up, deposit $100. You get 4 free stocks. 2 of them are valued up to $3,700. It's free money, baby. So look, let's just start it off with the official press release. Lordstown Motors surpasses 100,000 pre-orders for the Lordstown Endurance, first full-size, all-electric pickup truck for fleets. Now, as always, I really do like to stress the fact that these are non-binding pre-orders. More than likely, not every one of these is going to turn into a sale, and that's okay. There's always somebody in the comment section who has to bring that up. I mean, everybody knows it, my friends. So they've received more than 100,000 non-binding production reservations from commercial fleets. That's an important thing. It says from commercial fleets for its Lordstown Endurance all-electric pickup truck, okay? The average order size is nearly 600 vehicles per fleet. So what's very interesting is that the average order size has been going up as the pre-orders as a whole have been going up. A few months ago, the average order size was closer to 400 vehicles, I believe. So there's obviously bigger businesses coming in with bigger orders, and I expect that we're working with some huge companies. And that's something I've been saying on the channel for a little while. We don't know all of the companies who are bringing in these orders. We know a few of them. We get some updates here and there. We don't know all of them. And I genuinely believe there could be some huge names going on behind the scenes, and at any moment when they come out, it's going to lead to a very large move for Lordstown Motors. So Steve Burns said, receiving 100,000 pre-orders from commercial fleets for a truck like the Endurance is unprecedented in the automotive history, and I agree, it is. Adding in the interest we have from federal, state, municipal and military fleets on top of that, I think you can see why we feel that we are about to revolutionize the pickup truck industry. And that's why they're my biggest holding right now. Well, it's also partially due to a 23% run up yesterday, but you get the picture. Now, if we go over to this Barron's article, okay, it's speaking about the stock price shooting up off of the back of this fantastic news. The 100,000 mark is impressive, and yes, I don't think you can disagree with that. Tesla Cybertruck has taken in hundreds of thousands of orders, but Tesla is worth over $800 billion. Lordstown Motors was valued at less than $4 billion as of this article was written. Lordstown Motors is valued at 200th of what Tesla is right now, and they have 100,000 pre-orders. And again, that's why just seeing Lordstown Motors be compared to Tesla in regards to their trucks is absolutely huge. To be big enough for any sort of comparison to be made is massive, my friends. That cannot be overlooked. You don't see any other people getting compared to Tesla's Cybertruck. I mean, there might be one or two more, but you get the picture. You don't see these really small businesses. This mark is noteworthy because it shows orders are piling up. An update on the Endurance in November said the company had taken in 50,000 reservations from commercial fleet operators. When I initially was looking at these companies, the first time we went public, I said we had 27,000 pre-orders back then. I expected 50,000 by the end of the year. They smashed it out and had over 80,000 by the end of the year, and now only a couple of weeks into the new year, over 100,000. They are exceeding expectations, even for somebody who's very bullish and optimistic. Production of the pickup truck is stated to begin in the second half of the year. The most recent update we have is September, okay? According to their investor presentation, it says the third quarter, but we've seen in other press releases it says September, so we can expect it to be, you know, towards the very latter half of the year. And I want everybody listening right now to remember we have the third biggest plant that's out there. I keep getting people asking me if I have an update in regards to the retooling of the plant. I wish I did, but no, I only have access to the same information as you guys. I'm going to try and get it for us. But look, I believe in the team. I believe in Steve Irons. I believe in everybody on that team. And I believe that everything they've told us, they're working on. Okay? It's just a matter of being patient right now. Think about how many pre-orders we could have by the time we are producing vehicles. I genuinely think these guys could surpass the expectations they set themselves when they went public, when they initially launched their investor presentation. So they had set themselves a goal of vehicle production target of 2,200 in 2021. And obviously those vehicle orders we now know are starting somewhere around September. 2022 they plan to produce 31,600 vehicles, which in itself, guys, let me tell you, that would be huge. That is a lot for your first full year of production. If that's to happen in their second year of production, it's massive. Up to 65,000 in 2023. We already have pre-orders, okay, until the end of 2023. If you read between the lines, if you look at the factory this company has, if you look at all of the pre-orders they have, I believe they're going to smash these numbers out of the water, which I already genuinely believe are huge, huge numbers that offer the stock a whole lot of upside potential. And again, look at this. Lordstown had received 27,000 orders at the time of producing this. An average order size of 300 trucks. The average order size has doubled since this came out, my friends. And I mean, you cannot overlook how important that is. These are non-binding pre-orders, but they're coming from fleets. They're coming from fleet managers who have one job in this life, and it's to order the best trucks that they can for their respective companies. You don't put in a pre-order for 600 or 14,000 vehicles from a company without the intention of buying them. It's that simple. I know you or me might go and pre-order a Tesla for $100. If we don't want it, we lost $100. It is what it is. That's not how these fleet operators work, my friends. Now, I wish I could bring you over to the chart and say that I expect us to just keep going to the moon forever and ever. A few days ago when I made my video and we were down here, I said I expect a very quick move. I expect us to destroy this area of resistance and make a run to the upside. And that's exactly what they did. And they respected this wedge that's forming. I expect a pullback. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys. I will be very happy if we stay above this mark here, 2417, our previous area of resistance. If that turns into a support, Lordstown Motors is in a very good position to continue growing going forwards. Now, I am looking at the 4-hour chart here, so this is a very broad range of time right now, so that doesn't necessarily mean that has to happen today, but keep in mind, guys, that's only, what, about 10% away? Yesterday, there was a little pullback at one stage to 2613 as well. Do I plan on selling or trimming or trying to time it and get in cheaper? No, not whatsoever. I'm long on these guys. I have expressed my opinion about Lordstown Motors so many times on this channel. I believe in 4 or 5 years, they are going to be worth so much more than they are right now. They're one of my EV investments that I have more confidence in than anybody. And I still think we are at long-term bargain prices. Now, of course, short-term, I think a lot of people would expect a considerable pullback. Look at the technicals. RSI is a little bit overbought. It's not the highest it's been. It could break out a little bit more, but I expect a pullback soon. The MACD actually has quite a bit of room to run, but it's getting a little bit of ahead of itself. So I'm not saying that the pullback's necessarily going to happen at market open. The technicals aren't telling me that. The chart isn't telling me that. But I expect it potentially by the end of this week. And again, we don't have to hit 2417. That's just one area I'd be looking towards. We could come a little bit above it. We may not even come back down towards that 26 mark. Only time is going to tell. But my friends, that is my update on Lordstown Motors. I'm sure you can tell I am very bullish. I am just as bullish as I've always been. We called it perfectly down here. My frustration was warranted. It did deserve to be up higher, and that's why it made a 20+% move, my friends. If you watched this video all the way till the end, you, my friend, are a true legend, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. If you enjoyed the video, could I please ask you to hit that juicy like button, drop me a comment down below, and please, my friend, subscribe if you're new around here. Join the family. Again, if you are interested in joining that private Discord group, that's the first link. So much juicy information there, and over 1,000 members. I mean, it's beautiful, baby. And if you want those free stocks from Webull, that's the second link in the description, my friends. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you for another video very soon. Peace.